It's just a cranked up radio. Ain't promising forever. Ain't no end in sight. Girl, I'm loving the ride.
It's William, and this is the Riverstone Life. This is not a comparison video. This is about how to stay cool in the summertime in your truck. Okay, before you take off, even if you're not an RV transporter, but you love your truck, and you know what? Van life, it doesn't have to be van life anymore. It can be truck life, okay? So you're trying to stay cool in that truck in the summertime. Me and Robin just came back from 100 degrees, Phoenix, Arizona. We both stayed in the truck. We were fine because we had our Cybertech S2. I have a video out there about that, and we were able to use that, and it worked. Okay, William, so why are we having this video right now? Well, another company reached out to me. I'm not going to compare these two products. It's not what this is about. This is about this product and me installing it on that truck and telling you why I'm going this route so you can make a decision that works best for you. That's what all these videos are about, okay? Let's say you're thinking right now, William, I don't need an air conditioner. I got my system all figured out. Okay, watch the video from the beginning to the end. The reason why pushes it out to more people, okay? And then I get more people reaching out to me to try their products. I can try these products because I don't get paid for doing these products. I just get the product for free. So I just put my personal time into these videos into my truck to see if this is the way to go for you. So I might get a product that might help you down the road. By you helping me is by watching the video, giving us a thumbs up, throwing a comment, going up there in that top corner, hitting that bell notification, getting notified every time I put a video out. These are the things you can do to help the channel. Reach out to us through the email and I'll send you a sticker. Got one on my hat here. If you want a sticker that says the Riverstone Live to put on your truck. Okay, we got all that done. If you want to get an RV transport, you go down to the bottom down there. Everything is down there. If you use my name, I get a referral bonus. That's the same referral bonus you can get if you go to work for them and you bring somebody in. Okay, we got that done. Also, I'm here to help you. That's the reason you use my name. Because you're watching the videos, you're getting that help. But then you get my personal touch. So you get that first load delivered. Then you get to go into my group on WhatsApp and all the other guys will tell you what's going on out there and they will help you and you will help the next people that come in. And we just keep building a community, right? Now let's get back to this product. Country Mod. It's a Country Mod air conditioner. Okay, William, why are you doing this? Okay, I thought about this. They reached out to me for a long time and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to put the time into this. This is a $1,200 product. They're on sale right now for $9.95. Those prices in this economy, in this life right now, everything's always changing. So never go by the exact price that I tell you, but I think you can purchase it for $9.95. Robin will have a link in the description down below to get you over there, but prices are always fluctuating. Why am I going this route? Okay, I think the Cybertech that I had, it was like 60, maybe 6,500 BTUs. That might have been the heat and it might have been 55 air conditioning. And it's just, I can't remember exactly, but I can tell you right now that that did the job. It did do the job, but it had to be running on high and it was using anywhere around 600 watts, okay? I have enough solar power. I could make it on my 10-hour break. It worked. It kept me cool. Me and Robin together, both of us in that truck when it was 95 degrees out in Arizona, and it did the job. Anybody out there that wants to get that because it will work for them, that's the way to go. But if you're looking for something different, okay, because that's what I needed. Why did I need that? If you're doing this lifestyle, what is the biggest problem you have doing this lifestyle? Room in your truck. You have so many things, refrigerators, microwaves, bed, trying to stay hot and cold and all that. And then you got to put all your personal stuff in there. So you need room, okay? When they reached out to me, I was like, well, if I put this on top of the truck and if I can even make it work, okay? You just came across our videos. You don't know who we are. We have a 2023 GMC Sierra Denali with a sunroof. I need to purchase a piece of sheet metal, cut it, paint it, seal off my sunroof, cut a hole, put this in there, somehow fit everything in the inside and make it look like I just didn't cram everything together. Make it kind of look professional, right? Because this is a very expensive truck. This lifestyle, you keep adding stuff to it, but you still want it to look good when you're going down the road. So I have to make that work. Now, if you have a truck that doesn't have a sunroof, you just cut a hole in there, it'll be so much easier. Mine's gonna be harder, but if you're having the same problem I'm having, you're gonna know how I did it by watching this video. This video is gonna be kind of lengthy, okay? It's gonna have some distance to it, whatever. But I wanted to show you this part, and I wanted to talk to you and compare this and ask, so you know why. Because so many are going to reach out to me and go, William, I bought this Cybertech. This is what you told me to buy. No, this was what I was using at that time, and it fit the purpose perfect. And if Country Mod would not have reached out to me, I'd still be using that, and I'd be super happy. But by me doing this, it's another video out there for other people to find the channel to send me their products. Let's talk about that for a second. I came across a shower that mounts to the top of your truck and then pops on down. And I have a whole system on how to take a shower. You're not gonna do it in 20-degree weather, right? Or 20 below weather. But in the summertime, if you're out here enjoying this job the way me and Robin present it, as an adventure and getting paid to do this job for the adventure, then this will work for you. I can pull into a place, go camping, you know, boondocking with my truck, solar power, air conditioning, everything I need, pop out my shower and take a shower. So that's another review that I will show out there, and it's a product that might work for you, might not. You might just stay in hotels and all that stuff, okay? But that's why I do these videos. Also, Country Mod, I want to thank you for sending me this. This is a super awesome 12-volt, 10,000 BTU air conditioner, roof mount, 14 by 14 cutout is what you need. Most vents are like that. So some of you guys that are having you got a van and you're fixing up your van, that little air vent up there is probably that size. It will fit right down in that. It's 12 volts, so you can just wire it straight in. I'm gonna have to do some things differently because I wanna go right into my solar generator. Have some ideas, we'll show that later in the video. But this is what we got, and now we got to try to make it work. And if you didn't understand why I'm doing this, it's so I have more room in my truck, okay? This will bring a lot more, it'll bring a lot more area, open area for me to work with. I am losing my heater. This does not have a heater built into it, but I have a wall mount heater that I've had in my truck before I got the Cybertech that worked absolutely perfect. It hardly used any wattage. When it first kicked on, then it would run down to like 100, and then it would kick back up throughout the night a couple times, but it hardly used any battery power, and I love that. Plus, it wasn't forced air. It was just, I got a video out there about that too. We have one in our Riverstone that we use, and it worked perfect for this truck. I'm gonna put that back in there. It's not in my way. It's not down in my area where I'm trying to make room. So that will work for my heating purposes and keep my battery usage down as best I can. And then this will turn around and keep the battery usage down under 400 watts. My solar power is putting in over 400 watts. So even if I'm out camping and stuff and it's in a hot area, I got some sun, I can turn on the air conditioner, go hiking, go do what I'm doing for the whole day, come back, have full battery still, and nice and cool in the truck. And then when I go to bed at night, this is gonna use between 330 to 400 throughout the night. And then my batteries will last all the way 15, 20 hours with as much battery that I have in my truck with my solar generator and that whole system. Okay, if you just came across the videos and go, William, I don't know anything about any of that stuff, the videos are out there, and I will also do a full, complete video on this truck of its final setup when I am done with it. I keep changing things, coming up with other ideas, and I keep bringing them to you. That's why you watch this channel. So now you get to find out if I can actually make this work on a 2023 GMC Sierra 3500 Denali with a sunroof. I'm gonna have to make something happen here. I did set it on top of the truck. It looked awesome up there. I think it'll work. The inside with that sunroof is going to be a problem getting the inner part mounted and everything. So I've got to figure that out. But that's what we're doing. That's why you're watching the video. You're watching the video right now to see if I actually get this on there and it actually looks decent. So stay tuned for the rest of the video. but this is what we're doing. Country Mod, thank you for this model that you sent out, 12 volt, 10,000 BTU air conditioner. I hope I can make this work. I think I can make it work. If it works, it's going to be awesome though. I'm going to love the extra room, and then I'll show you what the ideas that I'm going to do with that extra room to make my life easier, and it might make your life easier too. Let's go up on top there and show you what I did. Well, that's what I did. I got myself a really nice heavy duty piece of sheet metal. I cut it to fit in there absolutely perfect. I screwed it down. I used this leveling sealer to seal it all up tight, and hopefully you can see up underneath there. And then I was able to cut the 14-inch hole into that. And, you know, believe it or not, it was easier than I expected. But what I ran into is the unit that they had that needed a hook on this would be in the way. And I wasn't going to cut this all out. So I modified what I had. And was it awesome or awesome? I mean, I never expected it to work this good. So if you're thinking about doing something like I did, if you don't have a sunroof, it would be so easy. You could just position it right here, cut it, and take the factory parts and hook it right to it. Everything was easy, everything was precision, there was no problems. Now, with the sunroof and me having solar panels up there, I had to move everything forward. Now, I purchased a vent to go and shoot it back there like that, but this thing blows out so intense that I think it's better to cool this, and the coolness will go back on me. So this is how we're gonna use it for right now. I mean, let's see if you can hear this over the people mowing the grass and everything next door, but it's on eco mode. It's powering on. I hear it outside powering on. You probably don't hear nothing here. I don't know if you hear the wind or not. This is on a lower setting, but we'll kick it up to high. But you want to talk about, let's just see if I can close this door, see if we can still see in the camera. Oh, I went too far. 10,000 BTU. And you could probably blow dry your hair right here if you didn't mind it cold. Because this thing puts out some air. It is intense. And it comes with a remote control. I got a remote control for it and everything. You can do everything with the remote control, so I can be sitting in the back there and playing with it back there. Let me grab it out of here. I got Velcro on the back of it so that you can use this thing too. Turn the remote on. Let's kick this baby down. Let's get some cold air. I think 61 is as low as it goes there. Oh, I always push the button too far. One more. There we go. Kick it on high, and let's let this thing get cold. I'm sure you're thinking right now, William, you lost your mind. You're crazy. I mean, that's a 2023 GMC, and you just go to town on the top of that thing like it's nothing. You know, I spent a lot of time in this truck, and when you're comfortable and you're getting good sleep and everything, you know what, you don't care about any of that. And you keep maintaining your truck and keeping your truck going. All this stuff just makes life easier. I mean, right now I'm sitting in this truck. It's on 61 degrees, okay? Yes, it's blowing right here where I'm sitting. It's not back there where I'm in the bed. So if I was in the bed right now, I'd probably be perfect. But right now I am freezing. It's on eco mode. Eco mode. Let's just check the watts and see what it's pulling on the solar generator. Oh, I got mail. I always got something going on, right? Look at this. 419 watts on eco mode. 61 degrees is what it's set at. It's blowing ice cold. You could freeze yourself out in this truck. I don't care if it's 114 degrees in California. That's why I did it. Also, I did it to see if it would work. You know, I mean, I figured the worst, I'd have a few little holes in the top of my truck that I would have to fill and fix, and I'd go right back to what I had. But so far, it's working great. Is it going to affect my fuel mileage with that big thing sitting up there driving down the road? Probably. I mean, these GMCs do really, really good. So over the next few months, you guys can reach out to me and I'll tell you if it affected my fuel that much. But when you're trying to stay comfortable in your truck and you're saving hundreds of dollars every month, not staying in hotels, you know, that's why I do the videos. You guys can make the decision. If, you know, I would never do that, well, you probably wouldn't. There's a lot of people who wouldn't do things that I do. I'm definitely in my own little thing here sometimes. My wife even thinks I'm crazy, but you know what? We're getting ready to hit the road right now. We're going to go out and we're going to use this thing over the next few months, and then I'll do some follow-up on it. Everything will be down in the description. Robin will put everything down in the description if you want to get one of these. I'm telling you right now, if you do have a sunroof, yeah, you can make it work. You'll have to do what I did. But if you don't have a sunroof and you don't have a problem cutting a hole in the top of your truck, then go to town. You'll enjoy what you have. You could, they have them in 12 volt, 24 volt. You can put it into an inverter, run it off 110. You know, you can do lots of different things. You could wire, it comes with a big 15-foot cable, so you could wire it right to the back of your truck and hook it up to your generator if you don't have solar power like I do. And with that generator running in the back of your truck with this air conditioner, you're not going to hear it. This air conditioner is probably going to make it so I sleep better at night. I'm not even going to need my sound machine now. This thing kicks out unless I'm freezing to death and I need to turn the fan down a little bit. So there's lots of ways to use this, but if you're going to use a solar generator, you need to get one of them that's at least 200 or 2,000, and then get the backup battery for 27. You know, that's what I have. I'm going to add another battery, so I'm going to have 7,500 amp hours, so that I never have to worry about it with my solar and everything. If the sun's not there, I can run it longer till the sun comes up. But I'm going to do a lot of boondocking this summer using this system. And I know you guys will reach out in the comments. If you like what we're doing on the channel, subscribe, hit the give us a thumbs up, go up there in the top corner, hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I put a video out. But I'm sitting here, I'm getting cold. I mean, it's 90 degrees outside here in Florida. This thing is set at 61 right now. I'm using 420 watts, but that's also running all my other stuff, my refrigerator, refreezer, my cameras, and my Starlink. So 421, 419, it goes back and forth. I mean, yeah, so far I'm loving it. So keep following the channel to see if we keep using this and see how it works. And you know how we end these videos? Always stay cool out there.
In our eyes, let's leave